So I'm gonna make ceviche. I got this shrimp bag, Smart and Final. So obviously it's not fresh, but it's the frozen ones. We're gonna use shrimp, some cilantro, red tomatoes, chile jalapenos if you like it spicy or not. I really don't like a lot of spicy, so I'm not gonna use a lot. White onion, cucumber, pepinos, lemon or lime. I already squeezed it. I went ahead and done that. And of course, to top it off, some aguacate for after. And then my choice of seasoning would be this one. It's Johnny seasoning salt. This is really good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start chopping these veggies and stuff. After I'm done, I'm gonna put them in this container. Hopefully it fits in here. I'm gonna put them in here with everything else. So what I'm gonna do right now is start chopping. Start with my cucumber. I don't know if you guys do this, but for some reason my mom always told us to do this. I don't know why, but that's what we do. And I'm gonna pelando. It is Friday and we are still in quarantine. I went out to go do a little bit of grocery shopping, not much, but I did go up. I went ahead and cut the other one off. So what I like to do, just to have space here, I like to half it, just to have space here in my counter that I have here, and then cut the middle of it. You see these seeds? I don't like it. Here I don't like having them in my ceviche, so what I just do, grab my spoon and I dig them out. I'm gonna do that to all of these. I'm going to show you how I did it. Grab it and dig it out. And do one more with you guys. And dig it out. I'm going to start cutting them up. I already took off the seeds from all of them. So now I'm just going to, you cut them as thin as you want. I cut them thin, not that thin, but like an inch. I really don't, I don't know, kind of picky. I don't like the texture to certain stuff. So, cucumber, if I eat cucumber, I'd rather have it in agua fresca than in foods. But I'm gonna do these, chop all this off, all of these, and like I said, as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna put them in this container as I go. My next step is the tomatoes, and just FYI, I washed all the vegetables before I started. So same thing, you cut your tomato however you like. I like to do it long ways. Same way I cut the cucumber. I just do it long ways. And with this, I do leave the little seeds and the little juice to it, so it can give it a good taste when you're mixing it. So see this piece here? I like to leave that because it gives it well, for me at least, you know. Everybody's different, like I said. So I'm just chop these up in little squares or little, you know, however way you like it. And then, like I said, ceviche is super easy to make. So I'm gonna just cut all this. See, just like this. That's how I'm gonna cut them. So I finished up my tomatoes and I got my cucumbers ready. So my next step would be my cilantro. I mean, sorry, not my cilantro, my chilitos. And like I said, también, they are washed. I like to wash everything. I don't know why. I think everybody does that. We should be doing that. So I'm just gonna cut them in little pieces. Because I really don't like chile. But this is also for my husband, so I sí le gusta spicy. So this one I'm already done. I'm just gonna put a little bit because I'm sure this one is stuffy. So I'm gonna put it in here with the cucumbers. And then next, you know what, I'm gonna do the little cebollitas. I decided to put these cebollitas The long ones, I think these ones give a lot of flavor. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this cebolla, but for sure I'm going to put this one here. You always want to cut the tip of it porque tiene little hairs or whatever they're called. So I got all these done, and like I said again, it's washed. So here, you just cut as fine little as you want. Just cut, cut, cut. Careful with your fingers. And I also like to add in a little bit of the leaves of the stem. Porque, te digo, it gives a lot of flavor. So, got this one done. Put this in the little plate. Last but not least would be the cilantro. Same thing, washed, and you cut as much as you want. Whatever. I'm not going to do a lot because I really don't like cilantro. So I'm just going to do that much. And then just chop it up nice and fine. Put it in the little plates. Alright, next here is going to be the shrimps, which I already had here in the sink soaking in water. These ones, like I said, they're pre-cooked, so basically you don't have to clean them because they're already cleaned. They do have the little tail, so I'm going to remove them all because I don't want to add them in the ceviche because I just want to start, you know, eating as it goes. And so I'm going to just cut these, take the little tail off from all of these, and then after this, I'm going to cut, I think I'm going to cut them in just half because these are the, supposedly they are the large ones, or extra large, did I get? No, large. They're pretty big, so I can cut half and, you know, make a good amount. So that's what I'm going to be doing to all of them. And then I will do the final touch. Is to grab your little shrimps. I already took out the tail off all of them, then re-rinse them. So I'm just going to cut half of this here. Just so it can be a good amount. Cut the little stomach or whatever it is. I'm going to do that to all of them. And I'm just throwing them in a paper plate. After this is all cut, I will throw them in the little dish here that I have. Okay. Just going to do this to all of them. You could do 3. I mean, if they're the large ones, I'm sure you could do like 3 cuts, but I'll just do 2. You can do them however, or you can leave everything, you know. So I'm going to do the rest off camera, and I will come back so we can prepare this together. So we finished preparing everything. Like I said, once again, shrimp or ceviche is super easy. So now what I'm going to do is put everything together. So what I think I'm going to start with first is my shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in here. And then I'm going to do the cucumbers with the chilitos. Cebollitas. My cilantro. And then the tomatoes. See the little juguito, the little juice that came off of that? It's good. Alright, and then I'm going to throw in the lemon. So the lemon allows it to cook the shrimp. I'm going to do this because there's the little seeds to it, so I don't want the seeds in it. So I'm just going to do this, see all the seeds. That, and then grab my spoon Just mix it up. After you mix it, then you put your seasoning to it. And everything is to how you guys like it, how you prefer your tasting to it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put my seasoning to it. So total of lemons or limes, I put like, I think 8. They're pretty big because I'm so lucky to have a neighbor that has a lemon tree. So she comes over and she brings me a bag of them. Of course, I wash them. So I don't have to, right now, not waste money on lemon. So like I said, I'm going to use this seasoning. You can use whichever one you want. This has everything. It has onion, garlic, red onion, cilantro, salt. It has so many good stuff in it. I'm telling you, I like this. I use this for everything. The kids don't even know, but I use this for like their scrambled eggs, our frijolitos. And then after you taste it, you can add more flavor if you want. I don't add salt until I see if this didn't help, then I add my salt. But if I think it's good, then I don't add no more. Do the test here with you guys. And don't forget, this food is just for the family. It's nothing for me to go sell or none of that stuff. So don't come for me. So obviously I love shrimp. So let me just taste on the salt, tasting, seasoning, all that stuff. I'm ready. My mouth is already drooling. Actually. Oh my god. I had a chilito, but I'm telling you guys, purchase this. So this is how me quedó my ceviche. I'm gonna put the lid on it so it can cook a little bit, so it can marinate, the lemon can do its job. And then this is gonna be my dinner. So this we serve as we eat. So this is my recipe for the ceviche. Now what we're gonna do is, just basically, we like to use this brand, La Rosa, and then just put them in and start frying. Be careful with the oil. Hold it down so you won't get that little puffy in the middle of your tostada from 4 edges, from those 4 sides. And then I like to put it here on my plate. As you can see, I'm using the coffee filters. I like to use this instead of using napkins to drain my oil. It works really good. And it leaves your tortillas like nice and crunchy. The next morning, if there's one left over, you're going to want to eat it just like that. You want to take out the excess oil, and then I put it here. As soon as it gets there, starts it starts getting all the oil. So once again, you just want to push it down so you won't get that bump. So here I am done with this one, shaking off the excess oil. So what I want to show you guys here, what I mean about holding it down, is holding each little corner here. The size of your pinzas, you hold it down so you won't get that little circle. And then you go on this side here, same thing. You see how that picks up? I don't know if you guys can see it, but you see, just hold this down. That's what I mean to hold it down, so you can get your nice tostadas. You do the same thing on this side, just because nice and flat. You don't have that bubble or extra tortilla that when you break it, you have that extra tortilla, you know? I don't know if you guys understand me, but yeah, this is what I mean. So mine and my husband's dinner is ready. So it came out. This is my ceviche, my little tostaditas, and to accompany this, I'm gonna have me una chabelita de Pacific. So hopefully you guys like this and you guys can make this for your family.